Oh, like below it? Not
Below.
in it, below it.
Below.
Oh. Hmm.
No. 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 No.
Nah. I think it can.
Life can exist beneath the seafloor, as a study from August 2015 suggests. We'll first take you back 200 million years to show you what conditions made this possible.
As we learned in class, tectonic plates moved apart as the supercontinent Pangaea started to break up 200 million years ago.
The expanding rift brought up rocks from the mantle, a thick layer of rock between Earth's crust and core, closer to the seafloor, and cracks in seafloor allowed water to seep through these rocks.
Heated by magma beneath, mantle rocks reacted with water, producing hot hydrothermal fluid. Water at this juncture is heated by serpentinization, the chemical reaction between seawater and mantle rock, and can reach temperatures as high as 400 degrees Celsius. Water doesn't simply boil away because of the tremendous pressure from the water above.
In these extreme conditions, the combination of hydrothermal fluid and seawater was able to sustain life. Hydrothermal fluid contains hydrogen and methane, while seawater is rich in other carbon-containing compounds and electron acceptors. Mixing between hydrothermal fluid and seawater produced organic molecules such as acetate, formate, and other hydrocarbons that were necessary for life.
Such systems, hydrothermal vents, provided food for bacteria and archaea. As we learned in class, chemiautotrophic organisms consume organic and inorganic compounds found in the hydrothermal fluid seawater environments and lived off energy from chemical reactions. For example, some microorganisms may have produced energy through sulfate reduction and methane oxidation.
This figure from a 2008 study by Martin depicts some of the anaerobic pathways chemiautotrophs employ. These organisms are able to fix carbon dioxide to methane and acetate through overall endergonic enzyme-catalyzed reactions that produce electrochemical gradients. These gradients make possible ATP production. At the bottom, the figure also shows carbon being produced to be utilized in cells.
These hydrothermal vents were often highly alkaline and provided a constant proton gradient for chemosynthetic organisms we studied in class. The electrochemical gradient may have paved the way for chemosynthetic machinery development and ATP production.
Bacteria eventually become engulfed by minerals. Calcium, magnesium, and other metal ions break apart from mantle rocks as they are heated and are carried up to the seawater. They react with things in the seawater and precipitate back down onto the bacteria. This precipitate allows the bacteria to fossilize.
Now, fast forward to 1993. Researchers took rock samples from 690 meters below the seafloor off the coast of Portugal. These samples had been part of the ancient seafloor where water and hydrothermal fluid interacted as continents drifted apart.
These researchers intended to study how interactions between seawater and mantle rocks produced hydrogen. Instead, what they found in these samples this year was even more intriguing. These rocks contained amino acids, proteins, and lipids, which are indicative of life. The lipids found were especially significant as they were identical to the lipids found in the hydrothermal vents at the lost city.
Actually a city. Rather, it is a system of vents in the mid-Atlantic ridge, named after Atlantis, the mountain beneath which it lies. It is an active, modern-day version of ancient vents. Life may have originated here or another system like it, since organic compounds produced by interaction between mantle rocks and seawater may have provided life's building blocks. And once life originated, chemiautotrophic organisms evolved various metabolic pathways, both anaerobic and aerobic, closer to the seawater interface.